हेलो एवरीवन, स्वागत है आपका यूनिवर्सिटी एकेडमी यूट्यूब चैनल में। आज के लेक्चर में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे इंटर रिलेशनशिप एंड द इंटर कनेक्शंस ऑफ टू पोर्ट नेटवर्क। अगर आपको इन टॉपिक्स के हैंड रिटन नोट्स चाहिए तो लिंक इज गिवन इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स, यू कैन डाउनलोड फ्रॉम देयर। सबसे पहले हम लोग देखेंगे इंटर रिलेशनशिप ऑफ द टू पोर्ट नेटवर्क। Since all parameter means like z parameters, y parameter, h parameter, g parameter, t and t dash parameters. Okay, so these are the parameters in two port network. They describe the same two port network. It means एक ही नेटवर्क के लिए हम इसमें से कोई भी पैरामीटर लिख सकते हैं। तो ये जो सारे पैरामीटर्स हैं आपस में क्या है, इंटर रिलेटेड है। वन सेट ऑफ द पैरामीटर्स में बी एक्सप्रेस्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ द अदर सेट। इट मीन्स हम किसी भी पैरामीटर को, फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हमें z पैरामीटर गिवन है तो उसे हम रिमेनिंग अदर पैरामीटर्स में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। ओके, यहाँ पे सबसे पहले हम देखेंगे t पैरामीटर टू z पैरामीटर कन्वर्जन। इट मीन्स आपको t पैरामीटर गिवन है एंड यू विल बी कन्वर्टिंग दिस t पैरामीटर टू z पैरामीटर्स। Okay, so we know that in case of t parameter, we know that v1 and i1, they are a function of v2 and minus of i2. So let us write the equation. Then v1, it is equal to a v2 minus of b into i2. Next equation will be i1, it is equal to c v2 minus of d into i2. Suppose this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. अगर हमें इन टी पैरामीटर इक्वेशंस को z पैरामीटर में कन्वर्ट करना है, सो वी नो दैट इन केस ऑफ z पैरामीटर, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड we have v1 and v2. It means v1 and v2, they are a function of i1 and i2. So left hand side हमें v1 v2 वेरिएबल्स चाहिए and on the right hand side we want i1 and i2. So now इन दोनों इक्वेशंस को हम इस z पैरामीटर की इक्वेशंस की फॉर्म में रीअरेंज करेंगे. So now if we use equation 2, so using equation 2, we can write v2 in terms of i1 and i2. So from here we are getting cv2, it will be equal to i1 plus d into i2. So यहाँ से हम v2 वैल्यू फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं, which will be 1 by c into i1 plus d by c into I of 2. Okay, so now we have obtained v2 in terms of i1 and i2. So let us say this is equation 4. Okay, now we will substitute v2 value in equation 1. So we are getting, so let us substitute equation 4 in equation 1. So equation 1 is v1 is equal to a and v2 value we have obtained 1 by c i1 plus d by c into i2 minus b i2. So equation 1 become v1, it will be equal to a into v2. So v2 value we have obtained as 1 by c into i1 plus d by c into I of 2 minus b into i2. So now we have to write v1 in terms of i1 and i2, so we can rearrange. Then we are getting v1 as a by c into i1 plus this will be equal to ad, and let us take the LCM, it will be equal to AD minus BC by C into I2. Okay, so now we have obtained V1 in terms of I1 I2, so this will be equation 3. Okay, so now using equation 3 and 4, we can develop the Z parameter matrix. So left hand side we have V1 and V2. Now in the equation 3, I1 का coefficient is a by c and I2 coefficient is AD minus BC. So this is AD minus BC by c, and in the equation 4 the coefficient of I1 is 1 by c and the coefficient of I2 is d by c. So this is 1 by c and this is d by c. Okay, and this is I1 and I2. So यहाँ से अगर हम compare करें, then we are getting the value of Z11 as A by C. Okay, this is Z12 which is equal to AD minus BC by C, and next is value of Z21 So Z21 is 1 by C and Z22 value is D by C. It means अगर आपको T मैट्रिक्स गिवन है या T पैरामीटर गिवन है, इट मीन्स हमें ABCD की वैल्यू पता है एंड हमें Z पैरामीटर चाहिए. सो Z11 इट विल बी गिवन बाय द रेशियो ऑफ A by C. Z12 is given by this relation and Z21 and Z22. Okay, so हम किसी भी वैल्यू को Z पैरामीटर की वैल्यू को इजीली फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. सो अगर हम सिमेट्रिसिटी कंडीशन देखें इन केस ऑफ जेड पैरामीटर, सो लास्ट लेक्चर में मैंने आपको एक्सप्लेन किया था व्हाट इज़ द कंडीशन ऑफ सिमेट्रिसिटी इन केस ऑफ जेड पैरामीटर. सो सिमेट्रिसिटी के लिए Z11 इट शुड बी इक्वल टू Z22. ओके, सो अगर Z11 एंड Z22 दे आर इक्वल देन दैट टू पोर्ट नेटवर्क विल बी सिमेट्रिकल. सो लेट अस राइट for symmetry. Okay, so for symmetry Z11 it should be equal to Z22. So Z11 value we have obtained as A by C, it should be equal to Z22 we have obtained as D by C. So if we simplify then we are getting A is equal to D. So this was the condition in case of ABCD parameter. Okay, so it means the condition is satisfied, both the conditions are satisfied. It means the value of Z11 which we have obtained is absolutely correct. Okay, similarly we can cross verify for reciprocity also. So for the reciprocity we know that Z12 it should be equal to Z21. Okay, so Z12 value we have obtained as AD minus BC by C and Z21 we have obtained as 1 by C. So it means we are getting AD minus BC, it should be equal to 1. So AD minus BC is, that is determinant of T, it should be equal to 1. So this is the condition of reciprocity in case of Z parameter. एंड टी पैरामीटर के केस में रेसिप्रोसिटी कंडीशन को सेटिस्फाई करने के लिए हमें इन इक्वेशंस को सेटिस्फाई करना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो दिस इज ऑल्सो सेटिस्फाइड. नाउ लेट अस सी एच पैरामीटर टू वाई पैरामीटर कन्वर्जन. नाउ यहाँ पे क्या है, हमें एच पैरामीटर गिवन है एंड वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ y11, y12, y21 and y22 using the h parameter. So let us first write the h parameter equation. So in case of h parameter v1 and i2 they are defined in terms of i1 v2. It means v1 it will be equal to h11 i1 plus h12 v2. Okay, and then i1 is equal to h21 i1 plus h22 into v2. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. So y parameter की equations develop करने के लिए we have to write i1 and i2 in terms of v1 and v2. So left hand side we want i1 and i2. It means i1 it should be a function of v1 and v2. So this will be i2. Okay, so this is not i1, this is i2 is a function of i1 and v2. So this is i2. So now using equation 1 we can write i1 in terms of v1 and v2. So using equation 1 we can write h11 i1 it will be equal to v1 minus of h12 v2. So from here we are getting the value of i1 as 1 by h11 v1 minus of h12 by h11 into v2. Okay, so this will be equation 3 because i1 we have obtained in terms of v1 and v2. Now we will put i1 value in the equation 2. Okay, so let us substitute equation 3 in equation 2. We are getting i2 value it will be equal to h21 into i1 value is 1 by h11 into v1 minus of h12 by h11 into v2, then plus this is h22 into v2. So we can rearrange this equation. So let us take v1, this will be equal to h21 by h11 into v1 and this will be equal to, if we take LCM it will be equal to h11. So this will be first plus h11 h22 then minus of h12 h21 by h11 into v2. Okay, so now we have obtained i2 in terms of v1 and v2. So this will be equation 4. So using equation 3 and equation 4, we can develop the y parameter matrix. That is, we can write I1 and I2 in terms of V1 and V2. So we are getting, so using equation 3 and 4, we are getting I1 and I2. So this will be equal to, so y11, that is coefficient of v1 is 1 by h11, and coefficient of v2 we have obtained as minus of h12 by h11. Let me cross check. Okay, so this is y11, this is y12, and y21 is h21 by h11. Okay, so y21 is h21 by h11, and y22 is determinant of h, that is h11 h22 minus of h12 h21 divided by h11. Then we have v1 and v2 variables. Okay, so we know that this is y parameter matrix. Okay, so y matrix, that is, it will be equal to y11, y12, y21, y22. It means we have obtained the y parameters in terms of h parameter, which is y11 value is 1 by h11, and y12 is minus of h12 by h11, y22 is h21 by h11, and this is determinant of h by h11. Okay, नेक्स्ट वी हैव इज y पैरामीटर टू z पैरामीटर. सो ये मैंने आपको पहले भी एक्सप्लेन कर दिया था, बट एक बार मैं इस टॉपिक में भी कंक्लूड कर देती हूँ दैट अगर हमें y पैरामीटर को z पैरामीटर या z को y में कन्वर्ट करना है, देन वी नो द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन y एंड z पैरामीटर. सो इफ वी हैव टू ऑब्टेन z पैरामीटर फ्रॉम द y पैरामीटर, देन z विल बी इक्वल टू y इनवर्स. Okay, so it means we have to calculate the inverse of y matrix. So this z, it will be equal to, so inverse of y, it is given by adjoint of y divided by determinant of y. So how to calculate the adjoint? I have told you the shortcut. सो 2x2 मैट्रिक्स के लिए अगर आपको डायरेक्टली एडजॉइंट कैलकुलेट करना है, देन इट्स शॉर्टकट इज यू हैव टू इंटरचेंज द मेन डायगोनल एलिमेंट्स. इट मीन्स दिस विल बी इक्वल टू y22 एंड दिस विल बी इक्वल टू y11, एंड नॉन डायगोनल एलिमेंट्स का आपको साइन चेंज करना है. सो दिस विल बी इक्वल टू माइनस ऑफ y12 एंड दिस विल बी इक्वल टू माइनस ऑफ y21. सो दिस मैट्रिक्स इज कॉल्ड एज एडजॉइंट ऑफ y. Okay, so the z matrix, if we expand, then we will have z11, z12, z21, and this will be equal to z22. Okay, so this will be equal to 1 by determinant of y, and this will be equal to y22 minus of y12 minus of y21, and this is y11. So if we compare both the elements, then z11 value, it is given by y22 by determinant of y, z12 it is given by minus of y12 by determinant of y. Okay, and z21 it is given by minus of y21 by determinant of y, and z22 it is given by y11 by determinant of y. सो इस तरह हम किसी भी पैरामीटर को अदर पैरामीटर्स में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं बाय रीअरेंजिंग और मैनिपुलेटिंग द इक्वेशंस. ओके, नाउ लेट अस सी द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक विच इज interconnections of two port network. So let us see, first is series interconnection. It means अगर हमारे पास दो टू पोर्ट नेटवर्क हैं एंड इफ वी कनेक्ट दीज इन सीरीज इंटरकनेक्शन. सो यहाँ पे फर्स्ट सीरीज का मतलब क्या है कि जो इनपुट पोर्ट है इट इज़ कनेक्टेड इन सीरीज. सो हेयर दिस इनपुट पोर्ट it is connected in series, and this series means that the output port it is also connected in series. Okay, so यहाँ पे suppose this is network A. Okay, this is first network, this is suppose n of A, and this is second two port network, suppose it is n of B. ओके, सो यहाँ पे क्या है कि जो इसका इनपुट पोर्ट है उसको मैंने सीरीज में कनेक्ट किया है. ओके, सो दिस इज सीरीज, एंड सीरीज में वी नो दैट करंट विल रिमेन सेम, वोल्टेज विल डिवाइड. सिमिलरली आउटपुट पोर्ट इज ऑल्सो कनेक्टेड इन सीरीज. ओके, सो द वोल्टेज of input port, it will be equal to V1, and the current, it will be equal to I1. So but for the network A, its voltage, input port voltage will be equal to V1A, and its current will be equal to I1A. Okay, we know that network में जितना current enter होता है उतना ही current leave होगा, that is equal to, it will be equal to I1A. Okay, and for the network B, its input port voltage will be given by V1B. So V1 is input port voltage of the network B. Similarly, its current will be given by I1B. 1 is indicating for the input port and 2 is for the output port. So this will be equal to I1B. Okay, similarly at the output port, total voltage at the output is V2, incoming current is I2. But for the network A, its output terminal voltage will be equal to V2A, that is V2 is output port voltage of the network A, and current, it will be equal to I2A. Okay, similarly this will be equal to I2A, and the voltage at B port output, it will be equal to V2B, and current, this will be equal to I2B. so same amount of current will leave the network B. so इस तरीके से हमने voltage and current marks कर लिए दोनों port, दोनों networks के लिए. okay, now if we see that input port, it is connected in series. so अगर series में connected है, then same current will be flowing. so this means that I1 current, it will be equal to I1A, it will be equal to I1B. okay, so it means if we see that in series, I1 current, it will be equal to I1A, it will be equal to I1B. okay, similarly if we see at the output port, they are also connected in series. so series में current same होगा, it means this I2 current, it will be equal to this I2A, and this will be equal to I2B because they are connected in series. okay, now if we talk about the voltage, now input port series में connected है, so voltage will divide. it means this total voltage V1, it is a combination of V1A and V1B. okay, so V1 voltage, it is a combination of V1A plus V1B. similarly output port voltage V2, it will be equal to V2A plus V2B. So suppose this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. So if we write these two equations in the matrix form, then we have this is V1 and this is V2. So V1 is a combination of V1A plus V1B. So this will be equal to V1B and this is V1A. So अगर हम matrix को expand करें, then we are getting V1, it is equal to V1A plus V1B. It means equation 1 is satisfied. Similarly V2, it is a combination of V2A and V2B. okay, now let us further simplify this equation or matrix. So let us suppose this is equation 3. Now सबसे पहले we will consider this matrix, that is we will expand this matrix which is V1A and V2A. So as we know that in case of Z parameter, V1 and V2, they are function of I1 and I2. So we have V1A. So as we know that this is, so V1A and this is V2A. okay, so we have V1A and V2A. okay, this is the first matrix V1A and V2A. it can be written as, then we have Z, that is Z11A, Z12A, this is Z21A because this is for the network A. okay, this is Z22 into A, and this V1, it is a function of I1A, is indicating this is for the network A, and this is I2A. okay, similarly we can write for the second matrix also, that is we can write for V1B and V2B. okay, so this will be given by V1B and this is V2B. now B indicate this is for the network B or for the second network, so this can be written as Z11B. okay, this is Z12B, Z21B, and this is Z22B, and then we have I1B, this is I2B. Now let us substitute the value of V1A, V2A, this matrix and this matrix value in the equation 3. Okay, so let us substitute all these values in equation 3. Then in the equation 3 we have V1 and V2. This is a combination of both these matrix. Then we are getting, so this is V1, this is V2. Then we have V1A and V2A. So this can be written as, it is Z of A. Okay, so that is impedance matrix for the network A. And then we have current matrix is I1A and this is I2A. Okay, then we have plus, then we have V1B and V2B, which is equal to, so this can be written as impedance matrix for the network B, and then we have current matrix, that I1B, and this is I2B. Okay, now we have seen the current values, that I1A is equal to I1B is equal to I1 current, and I2A is equal to I2B, it was equal to I2 current. Okay, we have already seen that this I1A, it is equal to I1B is equal to I1. Okay, and similarly this I2A is equal to I2B is equal to I2 current. So let us substitute these values. So left hand side we have V1 and V2. So this will be equal to Z of A, that is impedance matrix for the network A. So here we have I1A which is equal to I1, and here we have I2A which is equal to I of 2 plus Z of B, and here we have I1B which is equal to I1, and here we have I2B which is equal to I2. So now let us take I1 and I2 matrix common from these equations we are getting. So this will be equal to V1 and V2. So this will be Z of A plus Z of B. Okay, and we have taken I1 and I2 matrix common. So if we compare, then we are getting V is equal to, this is Z matrix of the overall network and this is current matrix. It means the Z matrix, overall Z matrix, it is a combination of Z of A plus Z of B. It means इन सीरीज इंटरकनेक्शन, सो जो ओवरऑल Z पैरामीटर है नेटवर्क का, इट इज़ अ समेशन ऑफ बोथ द इम्पिडेंसेस मैट्रिक्स. इट मीन्स नेटवर्क ए का जो इम्पिडेंस मैट्रिक्स है एंड नेटवर्क बी का जो इम्पिडेंस मैट्रिक्स है, अगर आपको उनको ऐड करेंगे देन यू विल बी डायरेक्टली गेटिंग दी Z parameter matrix of the overall network, but this is only valid for the series interconnection. Okay, so this is only applicable for series interconnection. It means when the input port it is connected in series and when the output port is also connected in series, then only we can use this relation. Okay, now let us see the next interconnection, which is parallel interconnection. So in parallel interconnection, so input port, this is connected in parallel. Okay, so this indicate that input port it is connected in parallel, and this parallel it is indicating that output port it is also connected in parallel. So यहाँ पे we have again two network is there, that is it is suppose N of A, that is network A, this is network B. So now the input port of both these network they are connected in parallel. So अगर वो parallel में connected है, it means voltage at the input port of both the network it will be same because they are connected in parallel. Similarly output port is also connected in parallel, so voltage will remain same at the output port. So this voltage, suppose it is given by input port voltage is V1 and input port current is I1. Okay, and for the network A, its input port voltage it is given by V1A is for the network A input port voltage, and the input port current of the network A it is given by I1A. Similarly the input port voltage of the network B it is given by V1B, and current it is given by I1B. ओके, सो जितना करंट एंटर होगा उतना ही करंट यहाँ से लीव होगा. ओके, सो दिस विल बी इक्वल टू I1B, एंड एट द आउटपुट पोर्ट टोटल वोल्ट at the output port the final voltage is V2 and current is I2. Okay, and for the network A उसकी जो आउटपुट वोल्टेज है इट विल बी गिवन बाय V2A, दैट इज फॉर द नेटवर्क A, एंड करंट विल बी इक्वल टू I2A. This current will leave from this terminal, and for the network B, its output voltage is given by V2B, and current is, this is I2B, and the same current will leave from here, this is I2B. Now if we see, as it is connected in parallel, then this V1 it is equal to, so as we can see that this V1 voltage it is equal to V1A, because input port parallel में connected है. So जो network A की जो input port की जो voltage है same in network B की भी input port voltage होगा, that is V1 is equal to V1A is equal to V1B. Similarly output port is also connected in parallel, so V2 it will be equal to V2A is equal to V2B. Now they are connected in parallel, so current will divide. So this I1 current it is equal to I1A plus I1B, okay, and this I2 current it will be equal to I2A plus I2B. So suppose this is equation 1 and this is equation 2, so we can write this in the form of matrix. So it will be equal to, so this is I1, this is I2, okay. So this will be equal to I1A, this is I2A, plus we have I1B, and this is I2B, okay. So if we expand this matrix, we will be getting the same equation 1 and equation 2, okay. So now we have to write I1A, I2A in terms of Y parameter, because we know that in case of Y parameter, I1 and I2 it is a function of V1 and V2 variables. So we can write this I1A and I2A in terms of Y parameter matrix as, so this will be equal to, so here we have I1 and I2, so this will be equal to, so it will be forming Y1 1A, Y12A, Y21A, and Y22A. So simply I am writing that Y of A, that is admittance matrix for the network A, then it will be a function of V1A and V2A, then plus similarly for I1B and this I2B matrix, okay. So it will be Y of B because it is for the network B, and then this is V1B and V2B. So we know that V1A is equal to V1B is equal to V1 because input port it is connected in parallel. So this will be equal to Y of A. So V1A it is equal to V1, and V2A it is equal to V2, then plus this is Y of B. So V1B it is equal to V1, and V2B it is equal to V2. So if we take V1 V2 common, then we are getting, so this will be equal to Y of A plus Y of B into, this is V1 and this is V2. So this term is indicating overall, that is admittance parameter matrix of the overall network. So it means this Y matrix it is a combination of admittance matrix for the network A and admittance matrix for the network B. So this relation is important when the input port and the output port they are connected in parallel. So that is, it is applicable for parallel interconnection, okay. Now let us see a question. In the H parameter model of a two-port network given in the figure shown, the value of H22 in the Siemens is. So यहाँ पे क्या है कि हमें दो network given है and they are connected in parallel. So suppose this is first network, this is N of A, okay. Network कुछ भी हो सकता है, यहाँ पे उन्होंने हमें पाई network given है. So this is N of A and this is another network which is N of B, okay. So now both these network का जो input port है, that is 1 1 dash, they are connected in parallel because voltage is same, and similarly output port it is also connected in parallel. So we can see that this is a question of parallel interconnection, okay. So if it is a question of parallel interconnection, then we can directly find the admittance parameter, that is y parameter of the overall network, which is a combination of y of a plus y of b. It means for the network A सबसे पहले हम इसका admittance मैट्रिक्स फाइंड आउट करेंगे, एंड फॉर द नेटवर्क बी वाई ऑफ बी फाइंड आउट करेंगे, एंड देन वी विल ऐड बोथ दिस मैट्रिक्स, देन वी विल फाइंड दी ओवरऑल नेटवर्क का जो वाई पैरामीटर मैट्रिक्स है वो हमें मिल जाएगा. फिर उस वाई को हम कन्वर्ट कर लेंगे एच पैरामीटर में, बट यहाँ पे हमें एंटायर मैट्रिक्स फाइंड आउट नहीं करना, सिर्फ हमें H22 की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करनी है. ओके, सो लेट्स सेपरेटली सॉल्व नेटवर्क ए एंड नेटवर्क बी. सो सबसे पहले मैं नेटवर्क ए को सॉल्व करूंगी, देन मैं नेटवर्क बी को सॉल्व करूंगी, एंड देन उसके लिए हम एडमिटेंस मैट्रिक्स फाइंड आउट करेंगे. ओके, सो लेट अस स्टार्ट विद नेटवर्क ए. ओके, so in the network A we have a pi network and value of all the resistance is same, that is 3 ohm. Okay, so this is 3 ohm, and here we are having 3 ohm, and this is also 3 ohm. So this is 3 ohm and this is also 3 ohm. Okay, so this was the network A which was given in the question. Now for this network we have to develop its y matrix, that is we have to find y of A. So एक तरीका है कि हम इक्वेशंस डेवलप करके उससे हम y पैरामीटर दैट इज़ y ऑफ a फाइंड आउट करें, लेकिन अगर हमें पाई नेटवर्क गिवन है देन उससे हम डायरेक्टली y ऑफ a फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं, दैट इज़ यूजिंग अ शॉर्टकट मेथड. सो नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में मैं आपको डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन करूँगी उस शॉर्टकट मेथड के बारे में, बट अभी मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ कैसे आप उस शॉर्टकट को यूज़ करेंगे. ओके, सो अगर पाई नेटवर्क गिवन है दैट इज़ इट इज़ नोन एज पाई रिप्रेजेंटेशन, देन इन दैट केस वी कैन ईजिली फाइंड इट्स y matrix, that is we can easily find y of a because this is network A. So suppose this is y1, okay, this is y2 and this is y3, but यहाँ पे आपको ध्यान देना है कि जो वैल्यूज हमें गिवन है वो इम्पिडेंसेस है, सो हमें एडमिटेंस चाहिए, सो वी हैव टू टेक द रेसिप्रोकल बिकॉज वी नो दैट y इज इक्वल टू 1 बाय z. ओके, सो एडमिटेंस इज अ रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ इम्पिडेंस. सो अगर हम y मैट्रिक्स डेवलप कर रहे हैं तो उसके अंदर जो एंट्रीज हैं वो भी एडमिटेंस वैल्यूज होनी चाहिए, तो इसीलिए हमें इनका रेसिप्रोकल करना पड़ेगा. सो अगर हमें y ऑफ a डेवलप करना है देन इट विल बी हैविंग 4 एंट्रीज, दैट इज y11, y12, y21 and y22. So using that shortcut method, the y11 value it is given by y1 plus y2. Okay, this is a shortcut method which is only applicable for the pi representation, and y12 value it is given by minus of y2, and y21 is given by minus of y2, and y22 value is given by y2 plus y3. Okay, so what is y1? So let us substitute the value of y1 and y2, so it will be equal to, so y1, so यहाँ पे क्या है हमें impedance given है but हमें admittance चाहिए, so y1 will be equal to 1 by 3 plus what is y2? y2 is 3 ohm is given but we want admittance, so it will be equal to 1 by 3. Then y12 is minus of y2, so this is minus, and y2 value is minus of 1 by 3. Similarly it will be equal to minus of 1 by 3, and y22 is y2 plus y3, so y2 it will be equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. So if we simplify then we will be getting the value of y of a. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 is 2 by 3, this is minus of 1 by 3, it is also minus of 1 by 3, and this is 2 by 3. Similarly, we will find the y of b value, that is admittance matrix for the network B. So in the network B again we have a pi represented network, but the value of the resistance given is 2 ohm each. Okay, so now let us solve for network B. So in the network B again we have a pi representation, so हम shortcut से भी इसको solve कर सकते हैं. Okay, so resistance is given, that is 2 ohm, this is also 2 ohm, this is 2 ohm, so this is y1, this is y2, and this is y3. Okay, so now we have to find out y of b which is equal to y11, y12, this is y21, and this is y22. Okay, so what is y11? It is given by y1 plus y2, this is minus of y2, minus of y2, this is y2 plus y3. Okay, so what is y1? So it will be equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. This is minus of 1 by 2 minus of 1 by 2, and this is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So if we simplify, then we are getting this will be equal to 1, and this is minus of 1 by 2 minus of 1 by 2, and this is 1. Okay, so this is y of b. So now as it is parallel interconnection, it means इनपुट पोर्ट जो है वो पैरेलल में कनेक्टेड है, एंड आउटपुट पोर्ट is also connected in parallel. Then just now we have seen that when the input and output port they are connected in parallel, then overall y parameter, it is a summation of both the y parameter matrix, that is y of a plus y of b. So we know the y of a, we know y of b value. Let us add both the values. So y will be given by, so y of a we have obtained as 2 by 3, and it was minus of 1 by 3 minus of 1 by 3, and this is 2 by 3. Okay, and then plus y of b. So y of b we have obtained as 1 minus of 1 by 2 minus of 1 by 2, and this is 1. Okay, so now if we add both these values, so 2 by 3 plus 1 is 5 by 3, and minus of 1 by 3 minus of 1 by 2 is minus of 5 by 6, and again it will be equal to minus of 5 by 6, and 2 by 3 plus 1 is 5 by 3. Okay, so this is 5 by 3. So this is the overall y parameter for the given network. But यहाँ पे हमें y parameter find out नहीं करना, we have to find out the value of h22. Okay, so let us first develop the y parameter equation. So in case of y parameter, we know that I1 and I2, it will be equal to y matrix. So y matrix value is 5 by 3 minus of 5 by 6 minus of 5 by 6, and this is 5 by 3, and it is a function of v1 and v2. Okay, so now we have to find out h22. So we know that h22, it will be equal to I2 by v2 when I1 current it is equal to 0. Okay, so it means we have to take the ratio of I2 by v2 equation keeping I1 current as 0. So let us first find out, or let us expand this matrix. Okay, so I1, it will be equal to 5 by 3 of V1 minus of 5 by 6 of V2. So we have to find out H22, which is given by I2 by V2 when I1 is equal to 0. Okay, so now let us put I1 0. So this will be equal to 5 by 3 of V1 minus of 5 by 6 of V2. So if we simplify, then it will be equal to 5 by 3 of v1, it is equal to 5 by 6 of v2. So from here we are getting v1, it will be equal to v2 by 2. Okay, so v1 we are getting v2 by 2. Now let us develop the second equation. Then I2, it will be equal to minus of 5 by 6 of v1 plus 5 by 3 of v2. So we have to take the ratio of I2 by v2. So we have to replace this v1. So it will be equal to minus of 5 by 6. v1 we have obtained as v2 by 2, then plus this is 5 by 3 of v2. So this will be equal to, so let us take v2 common. So this will be equal to minus of 5 by 12 plus 5 by 3 into v2. So I2, it will be equal to v2. Let us take the LCM as 12. This is minus of 5 plus this is 20. Okay, so let us further simplify it. So we are getting I2, it is equal to, so this I2, it is equal to v2 minus 5 plus 20, that is 15 by 12. Okay, so which is equal to v2 into 5 by 4. So we have to find out the value of h22, which is the ratio of I2 by v2 when current I1 is 0. So this will be equal to 5/4. Okay, so 5/4 is 1.25, and this is I by V, that is admittance, and admittance की जो यूनिट है that is mho और siemens. So that is answer is 1.25. सो आज के लिए इतना ही. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में कुछ और इंटरकनेक्शंस बच गए हैं, वो लोग हम वो चीज़ें हम डिस्कस करेंगे. एंड वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को लाइक एंड शेयर ज़रूर करें. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग.